do on our end. Let me place you on a brief hold, okay?
Okay, cool. No, I just started recording. You walk by. Thank you. She gotta get her higher ups involved. Where you go? She said, wait, oh shit, oh shit. She said, where you think you go? Where you go? She said, where you think you go? You gonna get away from me? I saw a tow truck outside. I got nervous. I said, I saw a tow truck outside. I got nervous. Nah, I'm good though. I'm all right because I already got this letter right here. Yes, I'm here.
Hi, okay, so I did try to get my supervisor a ring, and she's not answering right now. Do you mind if I give you a call back once I get a response on that, or have her give you a call back directly?
Yes, I just wanted to figure out, to be honest with you, what the actual terms and conditions was. I was contacted through the financing agency that said that I had to get a service or something from a legal department, and I was just trying to get a little bit of clarification on that. That was all.
Okay, yeah, so we sent you out a document in the mail to the address on 478 Lakefront Drive, and we just need to get a response from you or your attorney. So it was just a courtesy phone call before we had a summons served.
Well, to be honest with you, at the time when the action was actually pending, I was in the transition of moving to a new address. That's the reason why you didn't get a response. Unfortunately, it took a little while for me to settle in, but that's the reason why, because I had to move to a new address.
Okay, do you
So, is
mind
it
if I keep
any?
the address on file so I can get the documentation resent?
Sure. I mean,
Okay,
what do you need from me? My actual location.
just the new mailing address for you?
You can send it to my email. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, what's your email address?
Luciferian. Well, excuse me. Let me spell it out. L U
Is
C
it
I.
luciferianlight7@gmail.com?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we have that on file.
Okay, so is there anything required for me to respond to y'all within a timely manner? Because I moved.
So because you no longer reside at that address, what I'm going to do on my end is I'm going to complete an address discrepancy form. The address discrepancy form will give us a 30-day extension on your file, so it gives you some time to review the documents that you'll be receiving via email by end of business day today.
Okay, so as of this moment, because are you I'm just asking for clarification purposes. Is this on behalf of TD Auto Finance, correct?
TD Auto Finance,
Yeah.
it's a TD Bank overdrafted checking account.
Okay, got you. So basically, yeah, that was the only discrepancy. I wasn't trying to avoid anybody or anything. I just had to move. So
Okay.
if you could put that form in for me and send me a copy so I can keep it for my records, that's all right. As far as collection attempts are concerned, and noticing that we're in a legal situation, are those still going to be pending or? who do I need to talk to in regards to that?
So basically, what is going on right now, Mr. Ferguson, is the file has been transferred over with our firm with the intentions of potentially filing a default judgment. But before we go to that extent, we always have to reach out to the individual and, just see if it's something that they are wanting to rectify on a voluntary basis before we move forward with getting anything filed.
Mm-hmm.
That is what would have been sent out to you in the mail. It basically was a demand letter informing you of what was going on, as well as giving you some options for out of court resolvement if that's the route that you would prefer to go.
Well, that's perfectly fine with me.
Okay, yeah. So basically, to answer your question, if it is something that you were wanting to take care of,
yes,
it would just be, you and I discussing the options and the terms. So did you want me to go over that with you?
You please can. You may as
Okay.
well.
Okay, perfect. So the total pursuable balance at this point in time, Mr. Ferguson, which does include collection costs and additional legal fees that would be accrued, is equivalent to $2,034.15. But the settlement figure that was provided would have been a one-time payment of $968.62.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's going to be outlined on the contract that I would send over to you. But of course, that's not something that you're stuck with. $968 isn't just pocket change for a lot of people. If you needed to do a payment plan or something like that, that's always an option as well. We just never heard back from you. Now that I know it's just an incorrect address we had on file,
right?
You never got a fair chance to explain what it was that you were wanting to do.
Right, because I also read that particularly it was saying that quote unquote, but between me and my wife, who is the signee and the signer, or myself, it says the Civil Relief Act and state law. So I basically was like, well, do I qualify for the Civil Relief Act?
Oh, so you were just waiting to get a response on that, basically?
I mean, yeah, I have to wait because I moved to a new address, so I have to wait till they actually send me the information. But it also says that I didn't claim bankruptcy or anything, so forth.
You didn't what? I'm sorry.
I said I didn't claim bankruptcy or anything in regards to the delinquency of the account or anything. So I never had any bankruptcies on my credit whatsoever. None.
I'm not showing a bankruptcy on your credit because if there was a bankruptcy on your credit, then we wouldn't have the ability to, do our collection efforts on this specific account,
right?
Because it would have shown that it was included in a bankruptcy. So
I mean, I'm willing to, yeah, I'm willing to mediate. I'm willing to mediate the deference on anything. And to be honest with you, I would gradually, voluntarily drop the lawsuit. I promise. I would voluntarily drop it. I would drop it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that you and I are referring to the same thing because there is no lawsuit attached with this file.
Well, yeah, there's one pending in federal district court, but this is not with you. This is with this is with the dealership. Yeah, this is with not you. So to try to just minimize things and everything, we can try to mediate before it gets to that point, and I'm cool with that.
Okay, what I'm going to do then for you, Mr. Ferguson, because this is above my pay grade, I don't really know what's going on with the lawsuit or anything like that. I'm just going to have my supervisor review your file and listen to our phone call directly.
That's fine.
And I will have my supervisor get in contact with the financial institution themselves, and then we'll get in contact with you no later than end of probably this week. Does that sound okay?
That sounds absolutely correct. But does that mean that all collection attempts stop at that point until we have the conversation? Correct. Gotcha. That got you. That's all I need to know. All right. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome, Mr. Ferguson. Somebody will be in contact with you by end of week, if not end of week, first thing next week, okay?
Okay, I got you. Thank you very much.
Have a great weekend if we don't talk before then. Bye-bye.
You take care.